It really helps you achieve an overall fitness level in a way that's manageable, and they make it really fun. Hi, my name is Tara Speaker. I'm 33 years old. I've been doing CrossFit here for, in general, I guess, almost a year and a half total time. I grew up in Newtown, Pennsylvania, so not too far from here. My fitness growing up was, I was really attracted to really any traditional sports. So I did play with football with my dad in the backyard. That was fun. At school I liked tug of war during field day, but I wasn't really excited about going to join a team for a sport growing up. I wasn't very athletic. I was more of a reader. I was an artist. I spent a lot of time just reading and drawing, and I didn't do a lot of exercise on my own. That was something that sort of came to me later on, and I didn't really consider myself an athlete really by any means. When I was late in my 9th grade year, I learned fencing over at the Bucks County Academy of Fencing, and I continued with that throughout high school, into college, and I played on varsity Division III at Wellesley for that. So that was my main sport. That was the sport that I found that felt like it was really my sport for the first time ever. I had also done some archery, a little bit of horseback riding, but again, not really to a competitive level, not really extremely involved with it. I found CrossFit sort of as a suggestion when I first looked into armored combat as something I wanted to do, but when I had seen that at the time, I was very much out of shape. I didn't really have a good job. I was moving out of a bad situation. I was a couple thousand miles from my home, and I just didn't have a good path there. For me though, I've always, when I was fencing, I've been used to classes that are mostly men, so that wasn't really so much a factor for me, but I can see how it did help, I guess, a little bit, I guess. So I hadn't really done any barbell exercise before. I was interested in learning how to, but because I had no idea what I was doing, that was a little bit intimidating for me.
Was there anything that changed when you started CrossFit in terms of how you thought about CrossFit?
I guess it was surprising for me to see results with such a short workout. Although I'd heard that high-intensity interval training was really the way to go with maximizing your results for the time that you spend exercising. It was really fun. I knew that I was tired of being out of shape and knowing that I was never going to reach my fitness goals, knowing that there was no way I was ever going to be able to fight an armor or something in the future if I wanted to do that. And just giving myself the willpower to just start it. It was a lot of fun, more than it was, even though I was, I could definitely out of shape when I started, and I'm still not in great shape, but I've improved a lot.
You did a nutrition challenge almost when you first got here, or you saw big changes? Talk about that.
When I started the nutrition challenge last spring, I had been here as a member for only maybe 3 or 4 months. What surprised me was just, a lot of it's really trusting in the system and the results. I had never given up. I had never really been conscious of sugars in my diet so much. So I guess it was a good learning experience for me with finding a new diet and trying it out, seeing how my body responded to it. I lost about 10 pounds of body fat, close to that, while gaining muscle at the same time, which is impressive, I think. There's a lot to say for a in-body scanner, because you can look at a number on a scale and you can get discouraged about thinking my body hasn't changed really that much, number to number, but the in-body really gave me a great view of what was happening inside and how I was able to, at the same time, decrease my body fat percent by about, I think, 2 or 3 percentage points, which was pretty significant in only the space of 30 days, as well as increasing my muscle mass by, I think, 2 pounds or a little over 2 pounds in 30 days, while decreasing my overall body fat by about 10 pounds, I think 9-something pounds of body fat. So overall difference was only about 7-8 pounds of overall weight, but there was a huge difference in internal chemistry at the end, and how I looked was very different. I would say explain CrossFit by saying it's a series, it's a class that's set up for an hour of time, where it's focused on functional work exercises, where you could be doing just things with your body weight, for example, squats, jumping jacks, burpees. It really helps you achieve an overall fitness level in a way that's manageable, and they make it really fun.